Is it me or is America full of sore losers? Full of sore losers. That's what the generation people have come to. We all went out and voted. There was a larger percentage who won, and there was another percentage who lost. And the ones who lost are salty and mad. You know what I mean? And everybody's scared to speak up on who they voted for. There's people who voted for Trump. There's people who didn't vote for Trump. But where's the sore loser thing coming from? There's nothing we can do about it. He's president. If we conspire to riot and throw rocks through windows and crazy shit that people been doing all through online, which is nutty to me, you know what I mean? What is that helping exactly? It wasn't helping anything. You know what I mean? It's going to turn into a martial law situation. I hope it doesn't, because then your rights will be really taken away. And it's from all the people buying into what the media is selling them. You know what I'm saying? The media is just selling you stories. You know what I'm saying? Everything's Trump, 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 Trump. But he is the president. People going online making threats, talking crazy about the guy. He's the president. There's nothing you can do about it at this point. There's been plenty of presidents that have been put in office and wasn't such an uproar. And I know they didn't say all the things that Donald Trump say, and but he didn't even do shit yet. He's not even in office yet. He didn't show and prove. You know what story they'll put on a particular network? I won't say any off the top, but a particular network, they'll put Trump about to build the wall. There's so many bigger issues in the planet, and everybody's concerned about the wall because it still puts that racism thing out there. So people are going to march, people are going to scream, people are going to riot, people are going to do all this crazy shit and cause violence and destruction, as we see so far. For what? The purpose of what? Martial law. Then nobody sees this shit. It's like so apparent. You got guys who you can tell are trained military throwing rocks through windows at restaurants. You can tell they're military by the way they're throwing this shit. They're running for miles and blocks without getting tired. These are military dudes, man. But, nobody's seeing that. Okay? Talking all ill-willed and crazy against the president of the United States of America. Yeah, we always tolerated that bullshit. There's nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be in fear. Everybody wants to live a life of worry. Everybody wants to be concerned. And the news media is feeding you this shit. And it's fueling fires. It's making people mad. And they're running through the streets and acting the hell up. Sore loser syndrome, straight up. That's what we live in right now. And I know some of you don't like what I say and might say, F me, I'm a supporter of this. I ain't supporting none of this bullshit. But how am I going to condone violent acts against business establishments? Yeah, like that shit was going to help somebody. You know what I'm saying? These dudes are placed inside of your groups, inside of your huddles to make shit complicated, to make it look like the protesters are the ones starting the violence and causing all the destruction and mayhem and straight anarchy. And you know what happens when there's anarchy? We're going to find out, that's for damn sure. Because this shit ain't going to fly no more. It's going to be tragedy after people after protest. And the celebrities, which is bullshit, are getting in on this and speaking and becoming vocals and saying all the things that we want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really going to change anything. He's the fucking president. It's not going to change nothing. These things and these plans and these blueprints were put out way before we got around to it. The majority won. And now we got a nation of sore losers. This system was in place for years. Maybe y'all didn't expect America to show its prejudiced ass. You know what I'm saying? And I can't even say America's prejudiced. I can't even say Donald Trump supporters are prejudiced. It's just some people are just ready for change. And some people will go against the grain. My mama told me when I was young, for every amount of people that hate you, there'll be an equal amount that like you. And vice versa. And I see that this is the situation. But now this man won. Whether it wasn't fair and square or whether it was, there's so many conspiracy theories out there. And everybody got so-called documented proof. It's still a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He's the president. He's sworn in. It's a wrap. But all this energy and all this effort's going out here. And what do you think the outcome's going to be? Let's be real, folks. We got to stop being so losers and move on with life. Destroying things out there it's not gonna help anybody. It's not gonna help anybody. That's all I have to say about that.